Hey Don, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I had the privilege of speaking with John, who thought you'd be interested in this video that I'm about to show you on what you can do to improve your website so you can bring in more customers for free. So as you can see, we're on your website, and the very first thing that I noticed, if you can see this, your website is not secure. This is a huge problem and can cause you financial hardships down the road. You need to get your SSL certificate and get this secured right away. Um, so with your website not being secured, you're going to have people that want to get to your website and can't because their browsers will not let them because your website is not secured. It's going to warn them not to go. And then your website could also be hacked, which could ruin your brand and cause a lot of financial problems. So it's really, really, really important that you get your website secured. Looking through your website, you have a gorgeous looking website, absolutely beautiful pictures. Unfortunately, Google does not rank you based on appearance. They use robots called crawlers, and they go through the internet and index your pages looking for your buyer intent keywords, and your homepage has no content. So the rule of thumb is your homepage should have a minimum of 1,500 words targeting your buyer intent keywords. And those are keywords in your local service areas. So if you're servicing DC or Baltimore or Chantilly or wherever you're servicing, those are the keywords that you need. So it needs to have the area plus the service. So it could be DC pool builders. But you need to refocus your keyword strategy based on the locations that you're servicing. And the rule is you should have 150 words for every keyword you're trying to target, and you need to have more content, more words than your top competitors. I also noticed that you have global services, which is pretty cool, but there's not really any content there for other countries to know that you even exist to perform these services. So if you want to target specific areas or specific countries, you need to add the content in there and use the keywords that people in those locations would be able to find your service. So you need to work on all of your back pages, work on your content, work on your keywords, so you can make sure customers can actually find you. Let's look at one of your competitors. This is one of your top competitors in Chantilly. They also have a nice looking website. And you can see they have more content than you do. They don't have quite enough content, but they are able to get in those buyer intent keywords, the keywords that customers are actually using to try and find the services you're offering. They may not know the name of your company, so it doesn't help to have all your keywords based on your company name. You need to be having the buyer intent keywords that people will actually be looking for to get your services. So these guys would be super easy to beat if you work on your content and your keyword strategy. Now, here we are in a program called Ahrefs, and it helps us to analyze how website is performing. And actually, your website is performing well. Google has given you a 30 out of 100. So that's not too shabby. And that has to do with your backlinks. Backlinks are critical to your success, and you have 594 backlinks. Not all backlinks are created equal. So this says that a lot of your backlinks have high authority, and that's exactly what you want. But because you don't have the right content going on for you, you're only being indexed for 87 keywords. And so you're only getting organic traffic of around 100 people a month out of thousands, over 10,000 searches in just in your area, not including if you wanted to go global. So you're missing out on a lot of potential customers by not having your content and keyword strategy in place. If we look at your competition, they only have a rating of an 8. So as far as trust goes, you got them beat. But they're doing more local keywords. They've got 259. So they're getting a little bit more of the traffic in your area. They're getting 169. And that's because of their keywords and their content. So these guys will be super easy to beat. You want to make sure that you have more backlinks and that they're highly authoritative than all of your top competitors, both locally and nationally, if you're trying to compete nationally or worldwide. And you got to make sure that these backlinks are associated to all of your pages, not just your home page, because you don't have a whole lot of time. You have less than a minute to capture a visitor's attention. So you need to get them directly where you want them. And so that's why it's critical to have your backlinks to all your pages and all your services. Your backlinks, as I said, should be highly authoritative, which means that they should be directly related to your industry, your niche, and the services you provide. You also want to make sure that they are do follows and not no follows. No follows do not help you, but do follows will actually share their power and help you in your rankings. The next thing I wanted to show you is when a customer puts in a search, this is a buyer intent keyword. The first thing they usually see are ads. The next thing they're going to see is the Google Map Pack. For this specific keyword, you are in the top 3, which is awesome. It's where you want to be. 30% of people will stop here and they won't even go to your website. They're just going to call the top 3 people. And it's a very competitive spot so to stay in the top 3, you need to get more citations. What a citation is the name of your company, your address, your phone number, and your website, and having those listed in a variety of places like Facebook, Yelp, and Yellow Pages. It also has to do with your website and various other things in your Google My Business. So now if you follow these strategies I've given you today, you can become number 1 across Google, not just locally, but nationally, if you focus on what I've shown you today on all of your pages. And I know you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either take this information I've given you and apply it yourself, which is totally okay because it's a free educational video. I just ask that you give me some feedback and let me know what you think of the video. If you would like help getting this stuff done and don't want to have to worry about it, go ahead and give us a call at the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.